Have you ever wondered what it really takes to build a fighter jet that can rule the skies in the decades to come? Not just any aircraft, but one designed from the ground up to meet the harsh demands of modern air combat. Fast, stealthy, agile, and deadly? Today we're diving deep into the Tejas Mk2, India's ambitious answer to the future of air combat. But before we jump into the nuts and bolts, ask yourself, what does it truly mean for a country to develop its own advanced fighter jet? And why does that matter so much in a world where the skies are becoming battlegrounds of speed, technology, and strategy? If you've ever been fascinated by aircraft, whether it's the sleek curve of a fighter's wing, the roar of its engine, or the sheer genius behind its design, then you're in for a treat. Stick with this video until the end, and you'll gain a clear understanding of why the Tejas Mk2 is not just a machine, but a symbol of national pride, strategic power, and cutting-edge innovation. You'll see how India's defense ambitions are reshaping the future of aerial warfare, and why this jet deserves the attention of every aviation enthusiast around the world. The story of the Tejas Mk2 begins with a challenge faced by India decades ago. For years, India relied heavily on imported aircraft to protect its airspace, a costly and often unpredictable dependency. In the realm of modern warfare, where technology advances at lightning speed, waiting for others to supply your fighter jets can mean being left behind. For a country with a vast and complex geopolitical environment, the ability to design and build its own advanced fighter aircraft is not just a matter of pride, it's a strategic necessity. And that is exactly where the Tejas Mk2 comes in. At its core, the Tejas Mk2 represents much more than just an upgrade from previous models. It's the product of years of learning, adapting, and overcoming technical hurdles faced by India's aerospace industry. This jet is India's bold statement. We are no longer followers in the air combat race. We are emerging as innovators. But what makes the Tejas Mk2 truly special is how it combines homegrown technology with lessons learned from some of the world's most advanced fighters. It's designed to compete and win against some of the best jets flown by other countries. Now here's a crucial point for any aviation lover. Aircraft design isn't just about speed or firepower. It's about how every element comes together to give a pilot an edge in battle. That includes stealth features that reduce radar detection, avionics systems that provide superior situational awareness, and aerodynamic designs that maximize maneuverability. The Tejas Mk2 is packed with all these elements, but tailored specifically to meet the unique challenges India faces. From high-altitude operations in the Himalayas to fast, unpredictable encounters in regional conflicts. Human psychology plays a subtle but vital role in air combat, and the designers of the Tejas Mk2 have taken this into account. In dogfights or missile duels, split-second decisions can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Pilots need to trust their aircraft completely, relying on its agility and technology to outsmart their opponents. The Mk2's enhanced flight controls and cockpit design focus on reducing pilot fatigue and improving reaction time. It's like having an extension of the pilot's instincts, making the aircraft a partner in the intense mental game of aerial warfare. And there's another psychological edge. When your opponent knows you have cutting-edge technology ready to take off, it shifts the entire strategic balance. Confidence rises on your side while hesitation creeps into the enemy's mind. This mental advantage can be as decisive as the weapons themselves. The Tejas Mk2, by symbolizing India's rising air power, sends a strong message, not just to potential adversaries, but also to allies and the global defense community. It's also important to recognize how this jet fits into a much larger picture. The Tejas Mk2 is part of India's effort to become self-reliant in defense technology, reducing dependence on foreign suppliers. This independence means faster upgrades, better maintenance, and the ability to tailor the aircraft specifically to the country's operational needs. From a strategic standpoint, it means India can plan its defense future with more certainty and flexibility, a priceless advantage in a world where threats can emerge unexpectedly. For aviation fans, understanding the Tejas Mk2 also means appreciating the immense challenges behind building a fighter jet. The blend of aerodynamics, propulsion, electronics, and weapons integration is a staggering engineering puzzle. Every inch of the aircraft is the result of countless hours of research, trial, and innovation. It's a triumph of human creativity and perseverance. When you watch this jet soar, remember you're seeing the end product of decades of hard work and vision. So, what does the future hold? Will the Tejas Mk2 become a dominant player in India's Air Force? Will it change the way aerial combat is fought in South Asia and beyond? We'll explore all of that in this video. But more importantly, by the time you finish watching, you'll have a deeper appreciation of what it takes to create a next generation fighter jet, and why it matters not just to pilots and military strategists, but to anyone who loves the incredible story of aviation progress. Stay tuned, because next, we will dive into the heart of the Tejas Mk2, its design, technology, and the groundbreaking features that make it stand out in the crowded skies of modern air combat. This isn't just a story about planes, it's a story about innovation, strategy, and the future of air dominance. And if you're an airplane lover, you're about to experience a thrilling chapter in that story, so keep watching. The sky is just the beginning. The Tejas Mk2 is not just an incremental upgrade, it's a leap forward, born from decades of experience and relentless innovation. To truly appreciate its significance, you need to understand how it evolved from the original Tejas Mk1 and why these changes matter so deeply for India's future in air combat. The Mk1 was India's first indigenous light combat aircraft. It was a remarkable achievement, considering the challenges faced by the Indian aerospace industry. Yet, as impressive as it was, the Mk1 had limitations. Its size, engine power, payload capacity, and range were all constrained by the technology available at the time. The Mk2 addresses these shortcomings head-on, representing a much larger, more powerful, and more versatile machine. The development team learned from every flight, every test, and every feedback from pilots who pushed the Mk1 to its limits. At the heart of the Mk2's improvements is its larger airframe. This bigger design isn't just about size, it's about capability. A larger frame allows for increased fuel capacity, which directly translates to longer missions and greater operational reach. This means the Mk2 can patrol further, stay airborne longer, and respond more flexibly to the demands of modern warfare. It can also carry a heavier weapons load, a critical factor when engaging diverse targets in fast-changing combat scenarios. The engine of the Mk2 is another cornerstone of its enhanced performance. It is powered by the General Electric F414 engine, a well-proven power plant used in some of the world's top fighters. This engine delivers nearly twice the thrust of the Mk1's power unit. For a pilot, this means quicker acceleration, better climb rates, and superior speed. But beyond raw power, the F414 also offers improved fuel efficiency and reliability, which are vital for sustained combat readiness. Technology in the cockpit has also undergone a massive transformation. The Mk2 features a glass cockpit with advanced digital displays, giving the pilot instant access to critical information. This situational awareness is key in high-stress combat situations, where the difference between life and death can come down to how quickly a pilot processes incoming data. The jet's avionics suite integrates radar, electronic warfare systems, and communication tools, all designed to help the pilot stay one step ahead. Stealth technology is another defining feature of the Mk2. While it is not a full stealth aircraft like the F-35, it incorporates many low-observable design elements. The airframe has carefully shaped surfaces to reduce radar cross-section, and special coatings absorb radar waves. These features don't make the jet invisible, but they significantly reduce its detectability. In air combat, that ability to avoid early detection can be a decisive advantage, allowing pilots to strike first or evade enemy missiles. Agility and maneuverability remain central to the Mk2's design philosophy. Fighter pilots know that in close-range dogfights, the ability to outturn and outclimb your opponent can make all the difference. The Mk2 uses advanced flight control systems and an optimized aerodynamic layout to deliver excellent handling characteristics. Its fly-by-wire system provides stability and control, making the aircraft responsive yet safe to fly in extreme conditions. This combination of power and precision gives pilots confidence in every maneuver. Beyond the mechanical and electronic upgrades, the Tejas Mk2 reflects India's strategic understanding of air combat in the 21st century. Modern aerial warfare is no longer just about speed or firepower. It is about integrating multiple systems to create a seamless combat network. The Mk2's design emphasizes connectivity, allowing it to share real-time data with other aircraft, ground stations, and command centers. This network-centric warfare approach enhances mission effectiveness, situational awareness, and decision-making speed. The psychological impact of these technological advances cannot be overstated. For a pilot, flying an aircraft like the Mk2 means having the tools to dominate the airspace with confidence. Knowing your jet has superior radar, weapons, and maneuverability affects your mindset in the cockpit. It reduces hesitation, sharpens focus, and fuels aggressive tactics when necessary. At the same time, for adversaries facing the Mk2, the uncertainty and threat of facing such an advanced fighter can create hesitation or force them into defensive postures. This invisible edge, the mental game of air combat, is where technology and psychology intersect most powerfully. Another important aspect is the adaptability of the Mk2. Its design allows for future upgrades and modifications. This flexibility is critical in a world where new threats and technologies emerge rapidly. Rather than becoming obsolete after a few years, the Mk2 is built to evolve, incorporating new weapon systems, sensors, and software enhancements over time. This adaptability ensures it will remain a key player in India's air defense for decades. From an engineering perspective, the Mk2 is also a testament to India's growing aerospace capabilities. Its development involves collaboration among numerous Indian companies, research institutions, and the Defense Research and Development Organization (DRDO). This collective effort builds not just an aircraft but a self-reliant defense ecosystem, capable of innovation and sustained progress. For aviation fans, it's inspiring to witness how a country once dependent on foreign designs is now creating world-class fighter jets from scratch. When you think about fighter jets, speed and firepower often come to mind first. But the Tejas Mk2 teaches us to look deeper, to see how every design choice reflects a balance of power, stealth, technology, and human factors. This balance is what makes a fighter jet not just a machine, but an extension of the pilot's skill and strategy. The Mk2 embodies this principle, promising to elevate India's air combat capabilities to new heights. In summary, the Tejas Mk2 is much more than just a bigger, faster jet. It is a symbol of technological progress, strategic foresight, and national ambition. Its enhanced airframe, powerful engine, advanced avionics, stealth features, and networked capabilities all work together to create a formidable fighter. For India, it's a critical step toward air combat independence and strength. For airplane lovers, it's a fascinating example of how modern aerospace engineering blends innovation and strategy in the quest for air superiority. Understanding the Mk2's design and technology gives us a clearer picture of the future battlefield, one where speed alone won't win, but smart, integrated, and adaptable aircraft like the Tejas Mk2 will rule the skies. This jet isn't just built for today's conflicts, it's designed for the challenges of tomorrow, a true reflection of India's vision for air combat dominance. The combat capabilities of the Tejas Mk2 truly set it apart from many other fighter jets in its class. This aircraft is not simply a platform for flying, it's a highly versatile weapon system designed to excel in multiple combat roles. Its ability to switch rapidly between air-to-air and air-to-ground missions makes it a formidable asset in any modern battlefield, where adaptability is crucial. One of the key strengths of the Tejas Mk2 lies in its advanced weapon systems. The aircraft can carry an impressive variety of missiles, bombs, and rockets, giving pilots the flexibility to engage different types of threats effectively. From beyond visual range air-to-air missiles to precision-guided bombs and close-in dogfight missiles, the Mk2's arsenal allows it to strike with precision and lethal impact. This multi-role capability means the aircraft can suppress enemy air defenses, destroy ground targets, or dominate enemy fighters, all within the same mission. A critical feature enhancing the Mk2's combat edge is its integration of state-of-the-art radar and electronic warfare systems. The jet is equipped with an AESA active electronically scanned array radar, which is a game-changer in aerial combat. Unlike older radar systems, AESA radars can track multiple targets simultaneously, scan faster, and are more resistant to jamming attempts. For pilots, this means greater situational awareness and the ability to detect and engage threats well before the enemy is aware of their presence. In addition to radar, the electronic warfare suite on the Tejas Mk2 protects it from incoming missiles and radar-guided weapons. This defensive capability disrupts enemy targeting systems and increases the pilot's chances of survival during intense combat. The psychological benefit of having such a system cannot be overstated. Knowing your jet has layers of protection enhances a pilot's confidence and aggression in battle, tipping the mental balance in their favor. Another important factor is the Mk2's role in network-centric warfare. Modern combat is no longer fought by lone aircraft, but by interconnected systems working together in real time. The Tejas Mk2's avionics allow it to share and receive information with other aircraft, ground forces, and command centers. This connectivity means pilots have access to a continuous flow of intelligence, helping them make smarter decisions faster. Imagine a pilot suddenly receiving data about enemy positions, weather changes, or threats from multiple sources, all in one cockpit display. This integration transforms the jet into a powerful node within a broader combat network, increasing mission success and pilot safety. From a tactical perspective, the Mk2's multi-role design means it can be deployed in a variety of scenarios. Whether it's air superiority missions, ground strikes, or maritime patrols, this aircraft is built to handle diverse challenges. Its improved range and payload capacity enable longer and more complex missions without compromising speed or agility. This versatility is especially valuable in regions like South Asia, where conflicts can quickly shift between air, land, and sea. The Mk2 also stands out in terms of pilot ergonomics and interface design. Flying a combat mission is physically and mentally exhausting, and fatigue can severely affect performance. The Tejas Mk2's cockpit has been designed to minimize pilot strain, featuring advanced heads-up displays HUD, voice command systems, and ergonomic seating. These elements reduce the pilot's workload, allowing them to focus on tactical maneuvers and target engagement. Such design considerations are rooted in psychological research on human performance under stress, emphasizing how technology can support the pilot's mental and physical endurance during high-stakes missions. Moreover, the jet's agility and speed provide a psychological upper hand during dogfights, the intense, close-range aerial battles that test a pilot's skill and nerves. The Mk2's improved thrust-to-weight ratio and fly-by-wire controls enable rapid changes in direction, sharp climbs, and evasive maneuvers. In these moments, pilots rely not just on technology but on instinct and confidence. Knowing your aircraft responds exactly as you expect gives you a mental edge that can determine victory or defeat. The Tejas Mk2 also enhances India's strategic air defense by filling critical gaps left by older aircraft. It is designed to complement heavier fighters, providing the Air Force with a balanced mix of capabilities. This layered defense approach allows for flexible deployment based on mission requirements and threat levels. By fielding such a sophisticated multi-role fighter, India strengthens its ability to protect vast airspace and respond rapidly to emerging threats. The psychological effect on potential adversaries cannot be ignored. Facing an opponent equipped with such an advanced and adaptable fighter alters strategic calculations. The presence of the Tejas Mk2 introduces uncertainty and complexity into enemy plans. When an adversary knows that India possesses aircraft capable of striking quickly, precisely, and unexpectedly, it changes their risk assessment. This deterrence factor, born from advanced technology and credible combat capability, plays a subtle but crucial role in maintaining regional stability. It's also worth noting the continuous upgrade potential of the Mk2's combat systems. As threats evolve and new technologies emerge, the aircraft can be equipped with next-generation missiles, sensors, and electronic warfare tools. This future-proofing ensures that the jet remains relevant for decades, adapting to changes in aerial warfare tactics and enemy capabilities. For pilots and defense planners alike, this adaptability offers reassurance and strategic flexibility. In practical terms, the Tejas Mk2's combat systems reflect a deep understanding of the complexities of modern warfare. It's not just about having more firepower. It's about how that firepower is managed, deployed, and supported by technology and human skill. This holistic approach maximizes the jet's effectiveness on the battlefield while ensuring pilots can operate with confidence and precision. For aviation enthusiasts, the Mk2's combat capabilities highlight the remarkable progress made in fighter jet design. It combines powerful engines, sophisticated radar, versatile weapons, and advanced pilot support systems into a cohesive and formidable platform. Every component is designed with a clear purpose: to win the air battle, protect the pilot, and secure the mission. In the end, the Tejas Mk2's combat edge lies not just in its hardware, but in how it integrates technology, human psychology, and strategic thinking into a single flying weapon. This integration transforms it from a machine into a true force multiplier, a fighter jet that enhances the pilot's abilities and shapes the outcome of aerial warfare. With these strengths, the Tejas Mk2 firmly establishes itself as a key player in the future of air combat, ready to take on the challenges of tomorrow's skies. It's a jet built not only to meet current threats, but to redefine what an indigenous fighter aircraft can achieve in terms of power, flexibility, and psychological impact. The Tejas Mk2 is much more than just a powerful machine. It represents a pivotal shift in India's strategic position and its vision for future air combat. To understand its true significance, we need to look beyond its technical specs and explore how it fits into the larger picture of regional security and global military dynamics. India's geographic location places it at the crossroads of some of the most complex and tense security environments in the world. Sharing borders with multiple countries, including some with a history of conflict and rivalry, means the Indian Air Force must be prepared for diverse threats, often emerging rapidly and from unexpected directions. In such a scenario, having a reliable, state-of-the-art fighter jet like the Tejas Mk2 becomes indispensable. It's not just about winning one battle. It's about maintaining long-term air superiority and deterring potential adversaries from even considering aggression. Self-reliance in defense technology is a core element of India's strategic ambitions, and the Tejas Mk2 is a flagship example of this vision. For decades, India relied heavily on foreign aircraft, leaving it vulnerable to supply chain disruptions, political pressures, and the limitations imposed by reliance on external sources. The Mk2 marks a clear departure from that dependency. It is a product of indigenous research, design, and manufacturing, showcasing India's ability to build advanced aerospace technology at home. This not only strengthens national security but also boosts confidence in the country's technological capabilities. The ability to produce and maintain fighter jets domestically has practical benefits too. It means faster turnaround times for repairs and upgrades, lower operational costs, and greater control over the entire life cycle of the aircraft. More importantly, it gives India the freedom to customize the jet for specific mission needs, incorporating innovations tailored to the evolving battlefield, rather than waiting for foreign manufacturers to meet changing requirements. This flexibility translates directly into enhanced combat readiness and tactical advantage. On a global scale, the Tejas Mk2 is India's statement of intent. It signals to the world that India is emerging as a serious player in aerospace technology and defense. This has multiple implications. First, it elevates India's standing in international defense markets, opening opportunities for export and collaboration with other nations seeking cost-effective yet advanced fighter jets. Second, it challenges traditional dominance by Western and Russian aircraft manufacturers by offering a competitive alternative rooted in modern technology and adaptability. The presence of the Mk2 also influences regional power balances. In South Asia and surrounding regions, air superiority is a critical factor in any potential conflict scenario. By fielding a jet that rivals many established fighters, India shifts the strategic calculus for its neighbors. Potential adversaries must account for the enhanced threat posed by this advanced aircraft, potentially deterring aggression and encouraging diplomatic engagement over military confrontation. This indirect impact, known as deterrence, is one of the most powerful roles any weapon system can play. From a psychological standpoint, the development and deployment of the Tejas Mk2 inspire confidence within India's military and civilian population alike. For pilots, it means flying a jet they can trust to perform under pressure, boosting morale and combat effectiveness. For citizens, it represents national pride and progress, a symbol that India is not only defending itself but doing so with homegrown innovation. This shared confidence strengthens societal resilience, particularly in times of crisis. The jet's role in future warfare is also intertwined with technological trends shaping modern combat. Increasingly, wars will be fought with integrated systems combining air, land, sea, space, and cyber domains. The Tejas Mk2's network-centric design ensures it can operate seamlessly within this multi-domain battlefield. It can share and receive real-time intelligence, coordinate with other units, and adapt quickly to changing combat environments. This connectivity transforms it from a lone warrior into a vital part of a complex, layered defense strategy. Economically, the Mk2 project fuels growth in India's aerospace sector, creating jobs, encouraging research, and attracting investment. This has ripple effects beyond defense, boosting related industries and contributing to technological advancement in areas like materials science, electronics, and software development. For a country aspiring to become a global technology hub, such developments are crucial. Looking ahead, the Tejas Mk2 sets a foundation for future innovations. Its modular design means newer technologies, like artificial intelligence-assisted targeting, advanced stealth coatings, or next-generation propulsion systems, can be integrated as they mature. This ensures that India's air combat capabilities will continue to evolve, maintaining a competitive edge for decades to come. For aviation enthusiasts, this evolution is fascinating. It's a real-world example of how aerospace engineering responds to strategic needs and technological opportunities. Watching the Tejas Mk2 take flight is not just witnessing a new fighter jet, it's observing a nation's determination to soar higher in the global arena. In essence, the Tejas Mk2 symbolizes India's leap towards self-sufficiency, technological prowess, and strategic strength. It embodies a vision where indigenous innovation meets battlefield demands, creating a fighter jet that is more than metal and machinery. It is a strategic asset, a source of national pride, and a beacon for the future of air combat. This aircraft does not just participate in the future of air combat, it defines it. And for those who love aviation, understanding its story means appreciating how technology, psychology, and